compound. unKnights at risk. They will need to spring back if they want any chance of coming back into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Well, let's see what's going to happen here. unKnights from the blacklist sign first. How aggressive is Evolution Power Gaming going to be from the GR side? I do wonder. They were sending some very aggressive angles on Eagle Eye 2.0, but that map is a little bit of a outlier, I would say. Compounds, you can get aggressive, you can look to push and be very cheeky. We even saw Vasco doing that a little bit against unKnights on this map. But for now, they're just going to play it slowly. They have a couple of guys in mid, just throwing some utility. They've got YH positioned in the off angle, as he always is, regardless of map, regardless of, you know, side selection, stuff like that. He's always going to be in a weird lurk spot. It's just the way he plays.
That indeed is the way he plays. Well, it looks like unKnights is going to be slowed down once again as the clock is ticking down towards the 60-second mark. Only 71 seconds remaining, and the C4 finally gets picked up by Pietro. But look at the setup they have outside of B for Evolution Power. All three players just waiting with open crosshairs. Now they're going to rotate back in towards servers. But I'm not exactly sure if that fake towards middle is going to be sold to unKnights.
Oh, YCK's also gotten on, and he's just going to line up that shot. HCZ does avoid it, and now he's going to get revenge and takes him down. Beck as well, going to win there against First up in the B room, and now a hit onto B is coming on in. They haven't quite cleared this out. Minnow is waiting on the off angle, but Kiko with the 180 crazy shot there was very nice to see. YH now looking to enter here. Not very easy, but Zay's got the off angle and is going to make it interesting. Now YH pushing on through, and Pietro's going to go down. Zay just getting way too much value on this flank, and that will be the retake here to the side of EP Gaming.
As if Zay just flanking, will be able to grant his team the first round. It only looked so strong for unKnights until that double kill from Zay happened. Now moving into round number 2, unKnights must feel a little bit off here because Zay's angle was completely out of expectation too, because nobody was looking that way, even though having all 4 players up.
Yeah, I think originally you would expect both players to come from spawn, but he just came from behind so quickly that they just did not expect it, right? Because eventually you're looking at spawn for like 5, 6, 10 seconds even, and then you look behind, you say, okay, the rotation can come in by this point, but he was like already there when they were planting, so they just really did not have any idea. So yeah, just huge value on that flank. And now, continuing with the double setup here, First and YZK. One holding an angle into mid, another First holding an angle at B room. Just trying to make sure nobody gets in there.
A minute 20 onto the clock, and middle might be of the choice for unKnights, but that from YZK is looking strong, as he was able to pick up a kill before getting traded out by HDZ earlier in the previous round. And unKnights is going to be rotating back out from middle down towards double pillar. But First is going to be quick to re-smoke that angle.
Yeah, they're really doing a good job of stacking their utility to just get and buy as much time away from the side of unKnights and essentially just deny all the angles. They're going to try to push into mid once again. This time YH is going to stand his ground, it looks like, which can be dangerous, but they do not cover that angle. Pietro has to take the bullet, and now First has got the angle from the B side, and you still see another kill coming on down, as First actually is here with his buddy on A. The both of them sniping the same angle, and they just got so much value as nobody was quite able to take them out.
3 kills for First, but HDZ does get the kill on First. Will find his 4th. Now we're looking at a 2-round lead coming up from Evolution Power.
Yeah, excellently done. First just rotating on over. He's like, all right, you and I, we've both got alms. Doesn't matter. We're just going to line it up. And that's what can happen if the utility usage isn't really clean. Like, you got to get a smoke in front of those snipers. I think they had one, but didn't quite smoke out the angle. You've also got to get flashes on top of the site just to make sure that they can't hit you as you're running in. Otherwise, you know, a lot of the power from the push will be taken down, as we can see. Not to mention that YH was also stacked in mid, so you've got multiple different problems that you have to clear out if you are unKnights taking that angle.
Nades are flying. The frag will do a bit of value, but YH springs out, gets him off back, and that should warn the players of Evolution. Look at the position of Mino, not being able to find the single player. Now the bomb side is completely pried open, and now Zay and YZK do all the dirty work. He gets spotted out. Eventually, he's able to find the kill there. The bomb will now get planted. I know he could have been big in that moment, but unfortunately, the movement speed from unKnights was a little too fast for him to handle.
Yeah, they got their boots online. And, I mean, yeah, that was pretty rough. Not much to say, just kind of dropping the ball on that angle. It is okay. It happens to us all. It's now Pietro waiting behind the box. Will they check it is really the question, as YZK goes down to Beck, actually, and Pietro does get checked, but there's only 13 seconds, and Beck is going to get another shot down. So unKnights will be on the board. Beck saying we can go double from the Blacklist side and beat you guys.
Beat you guys, indeed, as they were able to take their first round successfully, and the kills are distributed closer towards the arms as well. Beck on 5 and HDZ on 3. Pietro and MKZ seemingly not online just yet. It might be the ping issue, but round number 4, let's see if they have some hopes of signs of life in there.
I mean, you got to get it started with one, right? We have seen some upsets happen already. I think a lot of people would even consider Vasco taking down Baisha to be an upset, or Vasco getting that map against Evolution Power. That's, you know, those are a little bit more debatable, obviously, but unKnights can do it too. Just got to start with one. You got to believe. You got to release that pressure and just play the best game possible. Just try to do your best. They have this bomb set up here on top of A and might be looking to challenge, but let's see how far they want to go with this one, because for now it's just a challenge into A room, and looks like they will back away from here.
The C4 does get picked up and is rotated out from A towards middle. Minute onto the clock, and unKnights, after a successful mid-B hit, are they willing to do it once again? Is a real question here given to us, as we do have also YH rotating out from B and is creeping down towards middle. See if we can gain any more information. And in the meantime, another B hit might be off the plan here, as we do have 3 players and the C4 also all gathered up in double pillars.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of guys making noise in mid. Just trying to clear this out, and MKZ will clear it out by himself. So the fake through mid is coming to fruition. The rest of the push coming through the B room, and there's no one really to spot this. There is a smoke in this angle, and now First is going to get first contact. He's not going to hit the shot as unKnights make their way in. They take down First. Oh, but the pistol shot not getting the job done. Kiko switching back to the rifle, gets that shot as, YZK and YH, they're making their way onto the site. They're hitting their shots. That's another headshot from YH. He picks up 3 kills, and that'll be the quick retake here from EP. They take a 3rd round.
They did get onto the bomb site somewhat cleanly, but the post-plant situation wasn't for them for sure. The retake came in so rapidly that the players of unKnights could not react to it. So the rounds are going to be 3-1. Late from YH, move a bit. Pietro will lose a tick of a health. Some way, I feel like unKnights haven't really tried mid to A at all. Like, most of the times the smokes being put out to mid was to cover off A's angle, where YZK was holding on to it with AWM. So maybe now's the time to really try for an A take or A split and see what goes, right? Might as well try something before it's too late.
Yeah, I think they were considering it that 1 round, but then it was YZK in first with double from the A site, and they just got killed before they even got towards the site, right? So it was like, you know, maybe they weren't going to go A, maybe they were still considering their options, but they just had the winds taken out of their sails so quickly that it essentially didn't matter which site they were planning on, because they didn't have a choice. Oh, that shot from HDZ was disgusting. YZK is going to have to take a seat after that one.
Dino as well will have to take a seat as well. All of a sudden, First is now put to the risk with the pistol play. As good as Beck was looking at the wall, that looks like the flash from First baited that crosshair movement. As now we have a minute left. It's going to be on to 3-on-4. With the C4 still lingering down towards middle. Going to be a 1-1-1 split, but look who is watching middle. It's going to be YH of all the players that could be possibly watching it. He swings out, doesn't care, and almost gets a kill, but looks like he's going to have to reposition himself, and Pietro at risk. His head could be taken off any moment, so YH gets one, they gets one. Pietro will swing out, find a kill of his own, and make that a double.
Pietro, okay. All right, challenging both YH and Zay and winning at the end of the day. Shout out to this guy. That's not an easy task by any means. And now, he's going to get some info. But attack here from First, who has picked up an AK for himself. 30 seconds left. Oh, there it is, the one tap, as Pietro was very low. Now it's MKZ looking for it. Does do a bunch to First. Oh, God, not that flash. Going to go over the top. Now he's actually going to be flashed. An opportunity for First.
MKZ's going to wait for the sound of defuse to come through. The bomb is tapped. First coming up and over with the pistol. Taps the bomb once again, and that shot from that AK. First will have barely enough time to get the bomb defused. And looks like Evolution Power is going to start leading out 4 rounds in.
That was a crazy shot. He's got a nice little smirk on his face, too. He knows what he did. He knows what that clutch did. That was just crazy. Yeah. Taking out the AK as well, so feeling pretty good. Pietro, man, he's having a big day today. I don't know what's gotten into this guy, but maybe felt bad about the way things were going so far. He's trying to up his game, and so far he has in a big way.
Looks like that clutch from First is going to kill some spirit out of MKZ, as now he's going to be sitting at a single kill throughout all 5 rounds here. Main aggression maybe coming down towards A long. Only 3 players there, but Zay now being contested. He could be traded out in a blink of an eye, but it doesn't matter. HTZ has a really good angle onto him. The bang of the arm will do justice.
He's going to hit another one of those corner box jump shots. Those are not easy to hit. But, man, HTZ has just been a force to be reckoned with. Ever since I saw this guy enter the international stage and I got to cast him, he is quite the player. But Minnow is going to get in there and take down Beck now in the pillars. So, gives EP a chance, although YZK just gets spammed out of this corner. unKnights definitely moving pretty quickly here, but they line up for YZK pretty nicely, and now Minnow as well just to help out, but YZK doesn't need help, he says. Picks up 2 kills, and now they're going to have to back at A long. That push did not work.
MKZ was not having that, so he was spraying the boxes for all 30 bullets in the chamber, and eventually goes out to the hand of Minnow. In the meantime, 40 seconds remaining, and unKnights may have sold a fake rotation. 1-1-1 split from Evolution Power. We'll have to wait and see where really is going to be the main side of attack. As we do have YZK down pretty low on towards A, but he is holding onto an AWM. The HP doesn't really matter. First is going to swing out with a pistol. Tap him out from the lobby. That will be another on-shot from YZK. Evolution Power is going to have their 5th round in the pocket.
Yeah, that was pretty cheeky from First. I feel like he's really enjoying this map so far. Didn't quite get to see his face, but we saw YZK. He had something to say after that. So he picked up the 2 kills you remember earlier on with his AWM. And they're just sticking on that. That's just the plan for this map. It's just double AWM. It's the way they're going to play it. And the numbers don't lie. I suppose it is working out. We do have YZK who has snuck up into the tower. So nice spawn for him to rush up into this area. I don't know if unKnights have any idea he's up here. The suspected answer would be no, that they do not know.
And now YZK is hoping that he had an AK in that spot, but looks like somebody might just fall into his arms. It's going to be back almost a second on the Pietro. Now YZK dead stuck, can't do much, and MKZ finds double kill, and he's gonna swing for more. Out of bullets, gonna take out his pistol, and somehow Kiko's gonna find a triple kill of his own as well. And Zay now all alone with an AKM dream. Does he realize there's a player right on top of him? It's gonna be not just one but two, but he does get a drop into Pietro. But eventually, Kiko will swing back, find the kill, and find the round for his team.
For a second there, I thought Zay was about to kill the entire team by himself. Or at least 4 members, but it wasn't meant to be. There were just too many angles. And yeah, nice response here from unKnights after that. Just a cheeky tower play from YZK. He gets the 1 kill that they traded back, and then immediately they challenge into mid because they know that EP wants to follow up on it, and they win the firefights. They take it to them, and props to them.
I mean, YZK was expecting P8. Oh, but the mid-aggression, then KZ swings in the right time, and YH has no time to respond and gets tapped out in the lobby. Yeah, but I think YZK was expecting Pietro to kind of creep down towards middle. That's why he was up there and he watched over the AWM. Little did he know, it was all 5 players of unKnights up there.
Zay's coming out here. Oh, that flash is huge value. Gonna help him out. Kiko does re-swing the angle and takes him down. But trade of 1 for 1, still relatively close in terms of manpower. And a lot of dead bodies out there around the middle of the map.
Not much could have been done by Zay after picking up 1. We'll have to go down on the trade process. Down to a 4-on-3, having 2 out towards A and only first in servers with an AWM. Not exactly sure if that's the right gun to hold a bomb site by yourself. Sure, you can get the opening pick, but maybe that is the idea. Just get an opening pick and then just fall back out and get the bomb planted and, you know, wait for your team to rotate back in and go into the post-plant situation, rather. I think the reason for that is because Evolution Power is feeling confident. If a team isn't confident enough, then they will have the rifler holding servers most of the times.
Yeah, well, they've got Minnow over here to help out with this one. Flash comes in. It looks like First has read the situation. He gets that first pick on a Pietro, and Minnow is here, but he immediately gets taken down. Nice pistol shot here from First, who's looking for more. Can't quite get the quick scope. And now it's up to YZK, who also has an AWM himself, but he's not going to hit it. HDZ does punish that and takes him down as well. So 3rd round now for the side of unKnights. Not half bad, finding their footing here on compound.
They finally have some footing in here, but they do not want that 6-3 half to repeat once again, so they're going to be looking for that 5-4 instead. In the meantime, going to be looking at some rotations down towards middle from unKnights after checking out a long, but look at that push from Zay deep down in towards office. Also supported by YZK with the AWM. Minnow, though, having a pretty slow day, having only a single kill throughout 8 rounds. Of course, he is the anchor, but well, not a lot of players was coming his way, and even for the chances this swing is going to happen, Zay trying to hold this one down by himself. Flashed in, the flash will do justice. MKZ will spring out, get the kill, and back out. But speaking of Mano, yeah, he had some chances to go for some duels, but ended up losing all of it so far, I feel like. So, gonna be having a slow start for player number 5 of Evolution Power.
See YZK, he can sense it. He knows something was jumping in and out of the smoke, and he's going to get a bunch of utility to the face, which, if nobody's there, they can reasonably say it looks like they have rotated out of this position, which, as we know, MKZ is going to stay, and the rest of the team will, in fact, rotate out. YZK, I mean, he wants that kill. It's not going to happen, and he will back away towards the A site, and now this push looks to be coming in towards mid.
Nades are being thrown to hold down the bomb sites, but the flashbangs will do good. But looks like Kiko doesn't care, and he will start swinging. Get the headshot onto YH. All of a sudden, it's going to be a spawn to a rotation. YZK is dead, stuck. And he's a dead mid indeed, and he will go down. The bomb site is now completely unKnights. To make things worse, Pietro doing Pietro things will take down Mino and HDZ quickly out first. That will be a 5-4 app, and somehow unKnights is going to be able to claw in 4 rounds, which seemingly felt like Evolution Power's that.
Yeah, I mean, they come back in a big way 3 rounds in a row, and unKnights, I think they were pulling out, you know, they're looking at the last chapter of their strategy book. They're like, what are we going to do this time around? And some pretty cheeky maneuvers on the map. You know, they clear out the room, they get that kill, the pick off, and then they're able to back away, go mid to spawn into A. So, big rotations coming out, and Evolution Power just seems like they had no idea what was going on in that last round. Like, we saw people getting shot in the side of the head, in the back of the head, nobody's looking the right way, and they are going to have to really hunker themselves down. I feel like they will benefit from being on the blacklist side, just based on what I've seen from this team.
Now HDZ is going to position himself deep in A bomb site. What an arm of his own. With the setup being ready, they're going to close off the corridors down towards A and try to get a crossing. HDZ barely missing that shot, and now 3 players of Evolution Power is going to be closing and inching in closer towards the B connector here. Pietro's actually right outside of it. He's going to be able to dodge the smokes and dodge the flashes, and he's going to start swinging back in. Kiko gets 1, Kiko gets 2. Quick spray down, make that a 3 for this guy. Eventually, YZK will trade him out, but now, what a man disadvantage. YZK cannot pick up the C4 just yet, knowing there's 2 different angles he has to cover, as MKZ, just like that, had a slight gap to hold on to it.
Yeah, at this point now, they're expecting somebody to be covering the bomb, but you'll see that both of the players on the side of unKnights have backed away, so essentially giving them a chance to plant onto the B site. Beck also could look around at the exact right time. He is going to take a bit of damage here, but this plant is coming in now onto the B site. They have a smoke as well, and a chance here for the side of EP to win this one 2v3. Let's see how quickly unKnights make their way onto the site.
2v3, can they hold on to the bomb site? Beck has an arm of his own as well. First, Kiko any moment soon. He cannot, as Beck and HCZ will find a kill each. And the defuse comes through, and finally, unKnights first night is going to be able to tie the rounds up to 5-on-5.
Yeah, actually showing a pretty good performance here up against Evolution Power, who have definitely lost a lot of momentum, losing 4 rounds in a row and really struggling to figure out unKnights at this point in time. And Evolution Power are going to have to figure something out. The snipers are just doing better on the side of unKnights. The riflers rifling better.
And the shooters shooting better.
Well, they're all shooters. So,
what if you're not a shooter?
We do have some grenade kills, that is true. You're on to something.
Grenadiers, you could say. But that is that, and now we do have the C4 going towards double pillars. Haven't had a moment from Mino yet. This one might be it for him.
Yeah. Generally, players, you know, if they're not having a good day, they'll have that one big round where all of a sudden it's like you don't expect it, and they pick up a 3 or 4K, and then you're like, whoa, where was this guy? So we'll see if he can have that moment.
Where is Zay now? Because he got tapped out by HDZ. Beck almost getting that kill too. And all of a sudden he's getting completely pressured out. Kiko swings out. Gets a kill. Pietro swings out. Gets a kill as well. Down to a 2v4. Pietro absolutely slaughtering the side of Evolution Power by himself right now.
Yeah, he absolutely is. You saw Evolution Power. They say, okay, Beck must be alone, but that, again, it's just not checking all your corners. It's not being as clean on the attack as you have to be. And these 2 snipers on the side of unKnights are just doing so much work. Both Beck and HDZ are putting up some big numbers. Not to mention that Kiko now up to 14 kills himself. And now we have unKnights in the lead here up against Evolution Power.
And Evolution Power may really want to kick things in, you know, pump the gas to the pedal, and you may have to see what goes on. But for now, some early nades will take away some health from first.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It does look like Evolution Power, they say, okay, well, we've lost 5 rounds in a row. Something has gone wrong. We need to take another deep breath.
Deep breath indeed, and we're going to have to wait and see as Evolution Power decides to burn the clock down, but A might be the wrong choice here. The strong old MKZ willing to swing anyone soon, not finding double kill, only a single kill for this guy. And Evolution Power, surprisingly enough, is going to full send it down towards it.
Yeah, first got that snipe through mid as well, which is really going to help them out. And we'll see if they actually do continue to commit towards the A sites. We do have a lurk from Kiko from the pillars, but it does appear that Minnow with the C4 has taken an eye on this. Is he going to peek into that? That could be pretty dangerous. He should wait for the team if they are going to retake the pillars, and that does seem to be the play.
Will Evolution Power check the corner? That is the real question. They will, but they cannot hold on to it. Kiko with the spray down. It's going to find quick 3 kills. And this man is going to be sitting at 17 juicy kills for now. First left all alone with the C4 down in the corridor. Is not the best gun to clear out these angles, I would say. And smoke even helping out Kiko here. First, fighting with the imaginary Kiko here. And we'll have to cut the corners. And he does get the C4, though. But there's not enough time left.
Big shots!
One tap. Opens things up. But one tap from Pietro will come through. And unKnights will continue their lead, 7-5.
Yeah, I mean, 6 rounds in a row right now to the side of unKnights. Kiko, he lines this up. The fact that he gets both kills that quickly means that even though they do check the corner, you see the guy is looking at him. It doesn't matter because he lines up the headline so quickly. That's really the big difference maker there. As now some spam through and Evolution Power just kind of running at them. Minnow picks up his 2nd kill of the entire map, which may boost his confidence from here. They're going to need it, especially if they're going to go this fast. Pietro is alone on the A site. You see a heavy stack towards the east side of this map here as Pietro's eating everything. They're not going to check the corner, but Minnow will take him down as he hits the headshot.
300% increase in terms of kills, and that is going to boost his confidence for sure. Although the bomb does get planted, and unKnights are willing to retake this one and find their 8th. Couple utils left now, a single flash onto YZK. unKnights still have a whole bunch to work with, but the clock is against them. It's 20 seconds onto the bomb timer, and first is going to go down towards heaven as YZK using that last bit of smoke he had. Zay's going to string, get the kill. First is going to string, get the kill, and YZK is going to get a piece of his own as well. And looks like Evolution Power is going to start catching up. It's going to be 7-6 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Evolution Power, they finally get back. I'm sure that's a kind of sigh of relief for them to get that unfortunate feeling off their back, you know, that feeling of, oh man, unKnights are going to pull this off, right? I'm sure they're feeling it as well. It's now aggressive. The 2 snipers right down the middle from the side of unKnights. Man, they really want to challenge them here. They're feeling themselves as HDZ as well. He's taking the angle. Oh, he looks away at the wrong time, but he will survive. Not able to hit the quick shot. Evolution Power clear out mid.
Mid is cleared completely. HTZ goes down. Beck goes down. And these 2 guys were the middle pillars of the team, trying to hold on to it. But this round, all of a sudden, looks to go in favor of Evolution Power. Kiko in servers, though, he's been feeling it. And once he starts pulling off that 5-7-7, he might be able to clutch it up for the team. As we do see all of Evolution Power gathered outside of it.
Yeah, let's see if they can get this one done, but this crossfire coming in, MKZ and Kiko, they have been so good at stopping these pushes. They take down 3 of them, and first will go down as well. It's a double kill for both MKZ and Kiko. They saw it coming a mile away, and they knew they could stop the push.
unKnights are going to be able to pick up 4 rounds out of 5 into the second half, and this is looking so much better for them right now. Beck even going aggressive with the AW, but not being able to hit as YZK springs out and takes the kill. And the process first did go out, so there is no armor on the side of Evolution Power.
Yeah, Down will go first, and he's been the big carry right now on the side of Evolution Power. So certainly a trade up here for the side of unKnights. Some spam already through the smoke. There's been a lot of action in this A room from these 2 teams. Here comes MKZ to try to stop them. It is traded back by Minnow, making this 3 versus 3 in the lobby. Pietro, oh no, that's a bad time to have that grenade out. He's trying to run down back in with the pistol, and he's not able to quite survive. But Minnow does get traded. HDZ still alive. Most important person in the lobby right now. He's going to hit that headshot. And now it's up to Zay, who does get the drop on him from the left side and gives him a chance to pull off a 1v1.
Cha-Cha to the left and looking to get the C4. Zay is gonna cross paths with Kiko, but Kiko up top in Watchtower. Does Zay realizes not? unKnights is going to be finding that map point. So close, yet so far. One round it seems to be it.
Just one round away, 9-6 right now in favor of unKnights. And they are on some kind of roll here. And you see Evolution Power, they're immediately going to back away. They don't really know what to do at this point. They seem stunned as they're trying to feel the pressure from unKnights, but unKnights are just rolling over them. So they're going to take a very passive angle to start off this round. There's still a chance for them to bring it into overtime, but at this point, maybe you just want to move on to port and try your luck there, as this is not Evolution Power's map.
Definitely isn't. And MKZ out way deep and a long. This could end the mark for Evolution Power. He's going to send the flank. MKZ sees, he waits, gets two, and backs out.
He's going to survive now. He gets all the way out, and nobody is checking this angle. And first, you see he's like, huh, well, you're not going to check that once again. And a chance for unKnights to take their first map here in the tournament. Looking extremely likely at this point. The push is coming in from Evolution Power. Mid towards B. Not a lot of utility being used. Pietro, oh, he's going to win that duel against YZK. First, still alive. Can be a bit of an issue. HDZ did take some damage from that shot, but it's not a kill just yet.
But if it's anyone to clutch a 2v4, it's this duo right here. YH and First. First getting stuck here in the corner. YH goes out all down against the First, and he goes out as well. unKnights will finally pick up a map they desperately need. It's going to be tied back to 1-on-1. Definitely a valiant effort from MKZ. Definitely going to lead. Cannot leave out the arm shots from the player HDZ as well.
Look at them, they're so happy there. Some fist pumps. They know what they did. They are able to get this upset victory in this map of Compound. And, you know, unKnights, again, they move on to Compounds. They show some very nice performance here, some really nice confidence.